Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Anushka. Hi, Sharo.
How are you?
It's always good to have you.
Thank you. It's
This
nice to be with you.
Our third interview, and your movie is in 3rd of August, and this is your third movie together. So let me start with Anushka. How long it took you to say yes to Jab Harry Mat Sejab?
Just after I was narrated the film by Imtiaz, I've immediately felt connected to the film and to the character. I was excited by it. So yeah, not much. Didn't take me very long.
And Sharik, what about you? What made you say yes? Is it Imtiaz because it's Imtiaz movie or the story?
I think, the story is really a rendition by a director or a writer of their feelings. And yeah, sometimes a film is really story-based and you need to pay attention to it. But more often than that, I think it's the director's vision. He or she decides to tell a story in a certain way. And Imtiaz is a master storyteller in terms of just the feelings and emotions. He came and told me in 20 minutes the kind of film we are looking at. And again mentioned that Anushka is going to be the cast, and he's very clear on that. And to be honest, like the film was still being prepared, we had a year before we went on floor. And as soon as Anushka said yes, it seemed to me that, we're all on the same page. We're thinking about a film which will turn out to be quite sweet and nice, which it has actually. And just trusting each other because we know each other, I think it just took me half a day to say yes to it.
Awesome. Anushka, since Shahrukh just mentioned that it's Imtiaz, he also wrote the movie. Did you ask him that he was thinking about you when he was writing the movie or not?
No, I did not ask him that. But I was very happy, that Imtiaz thought of me for this film because in fact, me and Imtiaz have wanted to work for a while with each other. I've always been a huge fan of his work, his movies. And I was only just happy that we were finally doing a film together, which we were both so excited by. And then the fact that Shahrukh and I will be, collaborating again for the third time, just, became even more exciting.
Shahrukh, you said in one of your interviews that when you were working in Jabni Banadi jury, Anushka, during the movie, didn't tell you you are a good actor. At the end of the movie, she gave you a hug and she told you you are a good human being. Did she say anything different after this movie?
No, not at all. She still gives me a hug and says you're a good person. And I realize it now that I was very silly during Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi, that I didn't understand that Anushka is one of those beautiful people who really think that if you're a good human being, you do everything well. Whichever line of work, whatever life you lead. And I think when she finished Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi, more than telling me for a part of my life was good as an actor, she wanted to tell me because I'm a good human being, I do everything in a good sense. So even now, she says this, that, you are very giving and you're very sweet. And I think that's one of the nicest compliments I've ever received in my career.
Does it make it easy when you work together that she think of you this way and you think of her this way?
I think more than easy, what happens in a relationship when you worked as actors and then you become friends and then you know each other, sometimes during those moments, you're sitting somewhere and you shared some really personal, thoughts about your life and family. I do talk to her about my daughter a lot, many a times, because I want to see how a girl feels, and I get to know my daughter a lot because of the way she reacts to certain things. And I think similarly, I'd be caring about her family if she talks to me about it. So you start believing that there is somebody to look after you as actors also, as professionals. She's a great actor. She's a wonderful artist. And then you're doing a film together. The whole idea of making films together is always looking after each other, having each other's back. More than, chemistry, the word they use, chemistry, or easy, or I think it's just that each other's back is somebody's looking after each other's interests. So I think that's what happens when you work with Anushka. And strangely, though we worked with Imtiaz for the first time, we also joined in. He also joined into this team in a similar way.
Yeah, I want to know a bit about this. Like, tell us something interesting happened during your shooting. You travel a lot, as we saw in the trailer. So tell us something that happened that you cannot forget after you finish shooting the movie.
I think it's just the memories that we've all made during this, entire shooting of this film. We've traveled to some beautiful places. And I think the times that I think we've just kind of done readings, and just when you're working with people who are who you're collaborating with, who you have a lot of respect for their for the work that they do, then I think those memories are very important to me. Otherwise, I think for me, maybe it's also because I haven't done that many films that I hold and cherish those memories that I share with people who've been here for many, many years, and the way in which they approach a scene, or how do they look at their work. I think to me that becomes very memorable and something that I'd like to keep with myself.
My fondest memory would be beating her at Pokemon, because just Pokemon the game, because just before we went for the shooting, she challenged me, open challenge she gave, that I'll beat you at Pokemon and all. So I had to fight it off, and she kept on claiming my room is better, so I'm getting more Pokemon. But no, it was just my talent, hard work, perseverance, and immense good looks. And you can't deny it. You lost. You know this, no?
Yeah.
You have to accept now that the film is about to release. That challenge that you sent on Twitter. Say, I lost. I'm a slave.
I've been defeated.
I've been defeated. Not slavish. Didn't say
no, she's not slave.
Okay. The chemistry between you and screen is unbelievable, and you look as younger as like 25 years old.
I'm 25.
Yeah. So what do you drink? What's your secret? How, seriously, you look so young. It's like with the time you look younger and younger and younger. And I'm not giving you a compliment. This is the truth. This is what everyone's saying over the social media and everything. Of course.
I think I really enjoy my work. I don't have negative thoughts. In between, sometimes I start falling prey to it. But I'm honestly saying that, and I have some bad habits like sleeping late and coffee, which I should give up, and smoking, which is not nice. I think if I do that, I'll be much better off. But having said that, I think the only thing I do because of my children, I'm going back to the age of innocence, where I don't want to have ill thoughts about anyone. So, for example, she's a friend, so I can use an example. If there is an issue that I may have with Anushka, I don't want to hold it against her anymore. I would just sort it out with love. And I've started feeling that way. Maybe I've become a gentler person, and I'm a big believer that whatever you are from the inside starts showing on your face. So if you're gentler, I think you age gently.
Both of you are producers, and this one of your production.
And she's never cast me in a production yet.
She's just done 2 movies.
That's okay. That's no excuse.
That's no excuse.
What do you mean? Everybody cast me. She's not cast me.
Which do you enjoy more? Being just an actor, going to do your role and that's it? Or interfere in everything and get involved in all the details?
I'm not hands-on producer, to be honest. And I'm sure she's not, her brother, and there must be a team of people helping her. But overall, the kind of personality we have, because we are the leaders, so to say, because we started acting in movies and stuff, and that's why the whole production system happened. I think the personalities have to be the same in your office. They should be whatever the personality is. Like if her personality is, let's do interesting cinema, let's keep it simple. All those things should happen. But hands-on, I'm not really a great producer. The only thing I do as a producer is, which I would do otherwise also, is look after everyone who's working on a film. That by virtue of being mostly the senior most member in film crews now, I've done 25 years of work. It just comes to me naturally that I have to take care of everyone. It kind of becomes my responsibility. But as a producer, I think it's just very exciting to put everything together at the end of it all. And, for her, it's even braver. Because, she's just done 2 films, as you said. To take that onus upon yourself as an actress is doubly hard than as an actor. And I'm being honest. I'm not trying to say there's a difference between men and women. But in honest truth, it's more difficult to be a producer as a woman, as an actress, than as a man. So I think her work is doubly admirable. And what she's doing with the films, I don't know if she's hands-on or not, but I think you can't be so hands-on. Because as an actor, you have to spend time acting.
Yeah. And I have a question for you. Everyone is asking this question. And every time I see you, I ask you the same question. I'm Egyptian. So everyone is in Egypt are asking, when are you going to go to Egypt?
I'll come, inshallah. We should have gone for a song, actually. I've been there. We wanted to, next film maybe.
Yeah.
We're doing another one together. I've been to Egypt, like I said, for Suraj Hua Madham.
Yes.
And I loved Egypt, and I was, I think, too young to really enjoy Egypt. So I went to Frafra and all these places. I would love to come down to Egypt. I think it's one of the most exotic, most beautiful people. And, when I get feedback from there, how people write, I feel so bad because I don't have a plan to reach there. And when I went first time in Egypt, then everybody, like we landed and then everybody says, Amitabh Bachchan. Then I thought maybe because Amit ji was in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. And then Kajol came out, they started calling her also Amitabh Bachchan. So they call all Indians Amitabh Bachchan. Yeah.
Bollywood.
All Bollywood
because
he's been
with
there.
Mr. Amitabh Bachchan, so we start to watch Bollywood
I get so much
movies
love from there. So please tell everyone through your channel. I'll be there soon and I'll hopefully try and bring Anushka for the next film.